Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my Passion for Purple collab project share. This is a collab that I host, and it's all about working with the color purple, which is my favorite color. It was inspired a few years ago by Sarah of Crafting and Relaxing, because she has a blue collab. Well, she did have one. I don't think she's continuing that anymore, but that was who I was inspired by. So thank you very much, Sarah, for this awesome idea of working with your favorite color. And if you want to participate as well, just share your purple projects on the 15th of each month at noon, and I will have the any information you need in the description, and the hashtag will be in the title of this video. So I did a couple of things. Now, these are not finished. These are just some charms that I made, little dangles. I pulled out a bunch of my bubblegum beads. These are some Hobby Lobby. These are a lot smaller beads. It was just a mix of beads I purchased. I think it was from either Etsy or Instagram. I can't remember what website I used, but it's by My Pretty Posh Princess, and she had just a random assortment of I think these were either 8, I think these are 10 millimeter. I don't think they're 12, but I like them because they're a little bit smaller than the jumbo bubblegum beads that you're used to, and these go very well. As you can see, they have like the same colors as this Hobby Lobby mix, so that is perfect for using together. And then I also have these that I had purchased probably on Temu, I'd say. Just some little silicone bows in different colors. There's black, and actually I think I got these from ABC Bead Supply. Either that or bumble beads. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but those are a couple different places that I have purchased things from. And you pick out, you can get like individual colors. And so I had gotten black and a light purple and some whites in these bows. And then the purple in these like hexagons. So these are silicone. And I have this little sparkly pin, which I have no clue where that came from. I've gotten pins from many different places. But this is just a really pretty shade of purple. And then I found this one was just floating around in my bubblegum bead box, and I have no idea what or where it came from, because I couldn't find any other beads like it. So either this was the last one I had, or it just escaped from somewhere and I didn't know which bag it came out of. But I just thought that was really pretty, how it swirled and like marbled with black and sort of a grayish white, some pink or purple shades in there. Really love that. And then I just went with one of the smaller pretty what is the name of her, My Pretty Posh Princess, one of her beads. This really like shimmery shiny one, and it's like textured. It's really cool. And then these bows do go up and down. I have some beads that like the bow goes left to right, like the hole goes up and down through the center. I love those because the bow is of course upright, but I like how this looks as well. Let me try to zoom out just a little bit so maybe you can see it a little bit better. I think I was too close. But there is the pin, and these pins do write really nice. Tested it out before I finished up after I had just put everything together. And one thing nice about these silicone beads is that you can squish them down so that it may not look like there's enough room, but you can compact them pretty nicely. And this is in here really tight because I squished it down, and it also helps eliminate a lot of that gap that's between the bow and the bead below it. By squishing it down, kind of spreads it out on the bottom, makes it sit flatter, which is pretty neat. But anyways, there is a fun, cute little pin that went together in like 2 seconds. Took longer for me to pick out the beads I wanted to use than it did to put the pin together. And now these are not complete or not finished, because I did not have any of these size of lobster clasps that I wanted to use. I want these to be probably like crochet markers, stitch markers. And so I just took a bunch of the little beads out of that Pretty Posh Princess set, and then larger ones out of the Hobby Lobby mix, and just made these little dangles. And then I did take some of the rondelle spacers, and I added some bead caps on the bottom of the biggest bead and then on top of the smaller bead, and then added just a teeny little metal, like a silver spacer ball, and just took a mix of colors and put them all together to make little dangles. And I've just got to get to Hobby Lobby and get the lobster clasps so that I can have my dangles all ready to go. But there is what I have made for the Passion for Purple collab. Pulled out my chunky beads, which I love working with the chunky beads, and I thought about doing like a bracelet or something, but I really wanted to do some fun charms or dangles, whatever you want to call them, and really like how they turned out, and absolutely love the pin. Now I prefer to have like some kind of silver spacers on my projects, but there really wasn't enough room because it was tight enough as it was. So I ended up not adding like a daisy spacer or one of the rondelle spacers, because that probably wouldn't have been enough room to really secure the end onto it. So I just went ahead and went with the 3 beads as they were, and think they turned out really pretty. So that is what I have to share for this month. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by. Hope you all have had a great start to the new year so far, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care.